Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Newmarket Racecourse here on Saturday. It is May the 5th, 2018. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program, including the 2000 Guineas. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. An excellent card of racing from Newmarket, so let's get on to it. Gonna look at races 2, 3, and 4, the 220, the 255, and the feature 335 to 2000 Guineas. So let's get on to the second race, 220. It's the Group 3 Long Holes Palace House Stakes. It's a Class 1 race going for a purse of $81,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards here. Field of 9 horses dashing the distance of ground of 1,000 meters or 5 furlongs on the Newmarket turf course. My top selection in this race, I like the number 3 horse, Judicial. I'm going to go 392 in the tricast of the trifecta. 392 tricast trifecta. Top pick number 3, Judicial. Luke Morris is on this one, the 6-year-old gelding, making his first start of the year, but his horse's most recent outing came on the 23rd of September at Newbury. 5 furlongs in the Group 3 Dubai International Airport World Trophy Stakes. Horse finished 6th by 4 lengths. 6.5 to 1. Never just had a run that day. Never quickened up. It just wasn't the horse's day to win. Before that, the 6th of August at Chester, yielding ground, 6 furlongs in the Class 1 listed stakes. He finished second by 1 3/4 lengths, and he was just a little bit too wide to get the victory at the end. I think that cost him the race, but he ran his heart there. And then at York at 5 furlongs in the listed stakes in July the 15th, horse finished 4th by 3 lengths, 9-2 favorite. He just couldn't get that good closing kick. But last year he did win 3 in a row from to begin the 24th of April at Pontefract. He went going 5/8 of a mile on their turf course, then won at the festival at Chester in May last year by 4 lengths, going the 1,000-meter trip, and then at Beverly in June he won at 5 furlongs, a very easy victory. I think this horse loves the distance here, off the break in this spot. I think he should run well. Watch out for this horse here today. So to recap my bets for the second from Newmarket, the 225, it's the Group 3 Long Holes Palace House Stakes. Gonna go with the 3 horse Judicial. Gonna go 392 in the tricast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 3, the 255 from Newmarket. The 255, it's Group 2 Jockey Club Stakes. It's Class 1 race going for a purse of $142,000. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 5 horses going the 2,400-meter trip or 1 mile and 1/2 on the turf course. Top selection in this race, I like the number 3 horse here, Kaladi. I'm going to go 312 in the tricast of the trifecta. 312 tricast trifecta. Top pick number 3, Kaladi. 10-1, 4-year-old colt by High Chaparral. Gets Kirby in the saddle for Clive Cox. Horse's most recent outing came on 31st of March. Came at made on in the UAE. Mile and 1/2 in the Group 1 Shahima Classic. His horse finished 10th by 14 lengths. A very tough race and just never was there. You know, that's the best of the best horses running in the winter at Dubai, and he just really couldn't get there. Before that, Lingfield, a mile and a quarter in the Winter Derby Stakes. Horse finished 7th by 3 1/4 lengths. Kind of weakened out of it. It was the horse's first start off the layup, and I think he needed the race, and he just never got there. And then in the Group 3 Gordon Stakes at Goodwood, mile and a half, August 5th. Horse had a very good second place finish by 3.5 lengths. He quickened up nicely, just missed at the end, but it wasn't a bad run. And then Royal Ascot in the King Edward Stakes. He finished second by a half length, going the mile and a half. He couldn't catch the winner, but he ran his heart out. His last victory came almost about a year ago now, at the end of May of 2017 at Goodwood, a mile and 3/8, 2,200 meters in the listed stakes. Horse won by 5 lengths out of a very easy victory. But since then, he's been facing the best of the best. I don't think this race is so deep where he can't, it's not as deep as some of the other races he ran last year. I think he should run a big one, 10-1. I think the favorite's very beatable. So to recap my bets for the third, the 255 from Newmarket, it's Group 2 Jockey Club Stakes. Going to go with the 3 horse Kaladi. Going to go 312 in the tricast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to today's featured 4th race from Newmarket. The 4th race to 335. It's the Group 1 2,000 Guineas Stakes. It's going for a purse of $675,000. That's in the American currency, so don't get confused. This race is for 3-year-olds here. Field of 14 horses going the 1,600-meter trip or 1 mile on the Newmarket Rolly Mile turf course. Top selection in this race, I like the number 12 horse, Roaring Lion. I'm going to go 12-7-13 in the tricast of the trifecta. 12-7-13 tricast trifecta, but my top selection, the 12 horse Roaring Lion. Ocean Murphy's on the Sean Goshen train, 3-year-old colt by Kitten's Joy. This horse's most recent outing came on the 19th of April here at Newmarket during the Craven meeting in the 1 mile Craven Stakes. He finished 3rd by 9 lengths. He was sent off as the 62 cents to the dollar favorite, and he just never got a good run. He kind of weakened out of it. It was his first start off the layoff, and I think he probably needed that race. I think coming here second off the layoff, he should run a lot better. I like his poster here from Baron number 12. 12. I think that's good for this horse. Before the Newmarket run in the spring, he ran the fall at Doncaster, yielding ground 1 mile, 600 meters in the Group 1 Racing Post Trophy. He finished second by a neck behind Saxon Warrior, who's running in this one again today. But this horse just missed at the end. Saxon Warrior just got the head in front of him, but this horse ran a decent effort. And then the Royal Lodge Stakes at Newmarket here, 1 mile yielding ground, the 30th of September. Horse won by a neck. He quickened up nicely and had a very nice, easy victory. I think he's going to come into this race very well. 15-1. Watch out for him. I also like the 7-horse Massar here, 9-2. William Buick is on this Charlie Appleby trained 3-year-old colt by New Approach. He won the Craven race, the Craven Stakes a few weeks ago here at Newmarket very easily by 9 lengths. He put on a show, 7-2, and it was just a very easy victory. Major improvement off his start before, and made on a mile 3/16 in a local prep race. For the local prep race for the UIE Derby on Super Saturday. On the dirt, he finished 10th by 42 lengths and hated the dirt. I remember backing this horse last time out in Newmarket and saying, watch that 2x replay, because he did not handle the dirt at all. The kickback, he was just going all around. It just wasn't his day to win at 83 cents a dollar. But back to turf, he really put on a show. I think here today he's coming at this race very well. He's faced the best of the best in the world so far. Watch out for him at 9-2 to run a good race. But his odds aren't the best, 9-2. But I think he can run a big one, so watch out for him also. So to recount my bets for the 4th from Newmarket, the 335, it's the Group 1 2,000 Guinea Stakes. As a top selection here, I'm going to go with the 12-horse Roaring Lion. I'm also going to use the 7-horse Massar. I'm going to go 12, 7, 13 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5.